Let's talk about food and groceries and how to save money on the high cost of all of that right now. Hy-Vee dietitian Nina Struss has tips on saving on food. It's kind of a specialty of yours, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I like to help people save money, especially when it comes to eating healthier. It's a really big myth that eating healthy is expensive.
It's probably no more expensive now than it ever was.
Yeah, and there's definitely elements that can lead to more cost when it comes to healthy eating. I mean, obviously convenience in terms of like pre-cut, pre-washed, pre-packaged, those kinds of things. But there's actually a lot of great benefits in the main grocery aisles too, just by shopping, off-brand labels.
Yeah, well, your first tip is to shop the store brands.
Yeah.
Now, I know some people are picky about their brands.
Yeah.
But is it all the same?
I've done quite a few taste tests with customers in classes and such, and a lot of them can't tell the difference. There's a slight difference between some different products, but for the most part, they taste very similar, and you can save anywhere between 15 to 25% off of that.
That much?
That much, yeah, depending. And what a lot of people don't really realize is we have a lot of different types of off-brands just available in Hy-Vee.
That's Smart.
That's Smart is a brand, which you can see here. We've got fruits and vegetables kind of covered with it. That Smart is probably the cheapest out of all of them, so one of the most affordable ones in terms of like the products that you're going to find to save the most money.
To me, a Cheerio is a Cheerio, and
Yeah.
so I would say that was definitely the case with this one, right?
Definitely. So a lot of applesauce kind of falls into that same category there in terms of like you're not going to notice too much in terms of a taste difference there.
This is the Full Circle organic brand.
Yes.
Is considered a store brand, or
yeah, so
okay.
it is one of our Hy-Vee off brands, and so the Full Circle is our organic line. You're going to find those mostly in the health market, but again, it's if you prefer to purchase certain items organically, then it's going to save you money as well from that perspective.
And then even staples like your rice
Yes.
and your oatmeal and
bread. Yeah, so the Beaconsfield is a new off-brand that we have as well. It's kind of very similar to some of those heartier pieces of bread that you can find at a much more affordable cost. Our Gustare line as well. Our Gustare Vita is kind of our specialty pasta line and pasta sauces.
This stuff is good. This Italian stuff. Yeah.
Olive oils, those are really great too, going to save you money. And I think one of the biggest things to kind of mention too is that, like I said, we're kind of hitting all of the food groups here. We've got fruits and vegetables, whether it's canned, frozen, or fresh. Whole grains, which are going to provide fiber. You have protein foods, all of which can be purchased using still those off brands as well to save money. So you don't have to just buy certain types of foods. You can really have good, healthy, nutritious foods that are going to be satisfying in those meals as well.
And saving money, we say this a lot about eating at home, making more of your meals at home. Now, of course, we do push supporting our local eateries.
Yeah.
And so there's a time and a place to enjoy dinner out. But if you really want to cut back on the bucks and save on the budget, planning your meals at home in advance.
Yes.
Prevents waste too.
It's such a benefit in so many ways. I tell people it's the least thing I like to do, but it's the most important thing because it helps keep us on track in terms of staying healthier. It helps cut down on the cost too as well, right? Because when you're planning your meals, you're more likely to not make extra trips to the grocery store, buy extra things, or eat out more frequently because you don't have dinner planned for that week as well. And it cuts down on waste as well because you have a plan for all of the things that you have purchased.
Yes, it's like I know what I'm going to make with this.
Yes.
So I need a pasta sauce, and I need so the staples are important to have stocked up on.
Absolutely, and the staples really you can throw together such a simple meal from the staples, right? I mean, you've got pasta sauce right here. Throw in a vegetable really, and then you could add a simple protein if you really wanted to. But I mean, you can really pull together a simple meal just from the staples as well.
Eggs. We eat a lot of eggs at my house, so yes, you got to have your eggs.
Yes, eggs are one of the best ones. I think from a versatility standpoint, they're so affordable, and you can have them in so many different ways. Like we have this corn and tomato frittata.
Yes, frittata over here.
Eggs can be great for breakfast, lunch, dinner. So the frittata is really simple. Everything here in the frittata is actually a store brand. Is a store brand product. So you're really saving money, and a lot of them too that can are going to go in the pantry and allow you to be able to make more meals in the future as well.
This has corn in it, which I adore.
It does. Corn, great source of fiber, lots of flavor. There's some jalapeno in there too, and then of course you can add more veggies on there with like the tomatoes. You could add bell pepper. I mean, it's really that's the great thing about eggs is they kind of help clean up the fridge. Anything that's about to go
they?
bad, or that you need to use up at the end of the week. This is a really great end of the week meal that you can kind of help to make sure that you're preventing waste, but also not eating out.
I think cheese is a staple too. I like to have a lot of cheese on hand.
Yes, cheese is a really great option. The pepper jack is actually in this recipe as well. Going to be a really great option to add some extra protein.
Wow, love it. Okay, so saving money at the grocery store, something we all want to do, some great ideas. That recipe, which is the corn
and tomato frittata.
Corn and frittata. That's online. That's on the Hy-Vee.com, because a lot of these recipes, well, nearly all of them that Katie and Nina bring to us are located online as far as the recipe goes. And then so when Nina comes back later on in the show, we're going to talk about gut problems, indigestion, other things that are even more serious, and about how to take care of your tummy. That's good, what to eat. And so thanks, Nina. We'll see you in a little bit.